In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 WNBA games happening on August 28, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Connecticut Sun versus Indiana Fever. The Connecticut Sun are gearing up for a clash against the Indiana Fever in what is shaping up to be an intense battle between two playoff-bound teams. Both squads are riding the momentum of recent victories. The Sun are coming off an impressive 72-64 win on the road against the New York Liberty on Saturday. Meanwhile, the Fever secured a hard-fought 84-79 victory on the road against the Atlanta Dream on Monday. Indiana's performance this season has been a significant improvement compared to previous years. With 14 wins so far, they've already surpassed their total victories from the last 5 seasons, and they still have games left to play. The Fever have been propelled by the strong performances of Clark, Boston, and Mitchell. However, their success hasn't translated into victories against the Connecticut Sun. The Sun have dominated their recent matchups, winning the last 10 meetings between the two teams, including 3 this season. Out of those 10 wins, 6 were by double digits, and 2 others were by margins of 8 and 9 points, respectively. Connecticut's formidable defense will certainly pose a challenge for Indiana, especially given the Fever's ongoing defensive struggles. These two teams have been playing on entirely different levels in recent games. The Sun have clamped down on defense, allowing only 68 points per game over their last 3 outings. In stark contrast, the Fever have struggled defensively, giving up an average of 88.8 points per game over their last 4 contests. Getting to the free throw line is a crucial factor in any game, and Connecticut excels in this area, leading the WNBA with 21.9 free throw attempts per game. On the other hand, Indiana ranks much lower, sitting in 10th place with only 16.5 free throw attempts per game. Given these factors, the Connecticut Sun to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. When it comes to betting on the total points, Connecticut has been a reliable team for those betting on the under. The under has hit in 16 of their 29 games this season, including 3 of their last 4 games. While the Sun have seen the over hit in 8 of their 14 road games, they continue to be a suffocating defensive unit. On the flip side, Indiana tends to participate in high-scoring affairs, with the over hitting in 19 of their 30 games this season. However, despite their offensive prowess, the Fever have seen 5 of their last 8 games go under the total, though 9 of their 13 home games this season have gone over. Pacing has been a key factor for both teams throughout the WNBA season. The Sun play at the slowest pace in the league, averaging just 93.13 possessions per game, while the Fever play at a slightly faster pace, ranking 6th with a 96.92 average. Neither team is particularly strong from beyond the arc, with Connecticut shooting just 31.3% from 3-point range, ranking 9th in the league, and Indiana slightly better at 33.7%, ranking 6th. Although 2 of the 3 meetings between these teams this season have gone over the total, expect the Sun to tighten up defensively, leading to a lower scoring affair. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Mystics versus Chicago Sky. The Washington Mystics are set to face off against the Chicago Sky at Wintrust Arena on Wednesday night in an important Eastern Conference matchup. The Mystics are currently at the bottom of the Eastern standings, holding a disappointing 8-22 record. On the other hand, the Sky sit in 4th place in the conference with an 11-18 record. This game marks the 3rd of 4 meetings between these teams this season, with both teams having secured a win in their previous encounters. 2 key factors will likely influence the outcome of this game: Washington's injury concerns, particularly with their inside player Shakira Austin, and Chicago's defensive prowess on the perimeter, led by Chennedy Carter. Austin had to leave Monday's game against the Seattle Storm after suffering an ankle injury. Given the short turnaround, even if she is able to play, her effectiveness may be significantly limited. This poses a major problem for Washington, as Austin is their leading rebounder, and the Mystics already rank last in the league in rebounding. Meanwhile, Chicago is the top team in the league in this category, so without Austin, Washington's struggles on the boards could be even more pronounced. Offensively, the Mystics have relied on their perimeter players, Brittany Sykes and Ariel Atkins, for scoring. However, Chennedy Carter, known for her tenacious perimeter defense, could neutralize whichever of these players catches fire. As a result, the Chicago Sky to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Mystics come into this game in Chicago fresh off a hard-fought victory in Seattle on Monday. In that game, they lost their top post player to an ankle injury and had to dig deep to secure a narrow 2-point win. This sets the stage for a potential letdown performance against the Sky, as fatigue from travel and the previous game is likely to take a toll on Washington's players. On the flip side, Chicago may not be a high-scoring team, but they excel in using their physicality and strength around the rim to secure wins. The Sky rank last in the league in three-point made per game, averaging just 4.4 from beyond the arc. Both of these teams rank near the bottom in scoring, sitting 10th and 11th in a 12-team league. Given these statistics, the game is expected to be a low-scoring affair. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Dream versus Seattle Storm. The Atlanta Dream are gearing up to face the Seattle Storm on Wednesday night in a non-conference matchup at Climate Pledge Arena. The Dream are currently on a 2-game losing streak, most recently suffering an 84-79 defeat at home against the Indiana Fever on Monday. Similarly, the Storm are also coming off a loss, falling 74-72 at home against the Washington Mystics on the same day. This game marks the third and final meeting between these two teams this season, with the winner securing the season series. The Seattle Storm have been performing exceptionally well, particularly on their home court, where they boast an 11-4 record. In contrast, the Atlanta Dream have struggled on the road, managing only a 4-9 record away from home. A closer look at the team's net ratings highlights the disparity between them. Atlanta ranks 9th in the WNBA with a -5.6 net rating, while Seattle is positioned 4th with a positive 6.6 net rating. Additionally, the assist-to-turnover ratio, a critical metric for a team's success, further underscores the difference in performance. The Dream currently rank 10th in the league with a 1.28 ratio, while the Storm stand at 5th with a 1.47 ratio this season. For the Atlanta Dream, it is crucial to start winning games if they hope to make a push for the playoffs. Losses like Monday's defeat to the Fever could prove costly in their quest. Although the Dream managed to defeat the Storm less than 2 weeks ago, that victory came on their home court. Their struggles on the road are evident with a 4-9 record as the visiting team this season. On the other hand, the Seattle Storm, led by the experienced trio of Jewel Lloyd, Nneka Ogwumike, and Skylar Diggins-Smith, have shown resilience at home with an 11-4 record, even after their recent loss to Washington. The Atlanta Dream have had some success against the spread recently, including an upset win over the Storm as 7-point underdogs a couple of weeks ago. However, this time, the Dream are on the road and may be without one of their key players, Gray. The Seattle Storm will likely be eager to bounce back from their disappointing loss to the Mystics, and with an impressive 11-3 straight-up record at home, they should have the upper hand. Given Seattle's strong home court performance, they are expected to handle the Dream, especially if Atlanta is missing one of their top players. The Storm are motivated to avenge their narrow 2-point loss in Atlanta, and with the advantage of playing at home, they are likely to prevail in this contest. Therefore, the Seattle Storm to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In terms of the total, Atlanta has seen the under hit in 16 of their 29 games this season, with a 16-12-1 mark. On the road, the Dream have gone over the total in 7 of their 13 games. Meanwhile, Seattle entered Tuesday with a 17-11-1 mark for the under in their 29 games this season. At home, the Storm have seen the under hit in 9 of their 15 games, with a 9-5-1 record. Notably, 7 of the last 10 meetings between these teams have stayed under the total, including 5 of their last 6 matchups. Considering the offensive struggles both teams have faced at times this season, it's difficult to anticipate a high-scoring affair. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.